So I had a thought. Um, I hope by the end of this video I come up with a shorter name for it because I don't like the length of the name. But the idea right now, as of this second, is you don't have to achieve anything. I think a lot of times in life we think of who we have to be, and we set guidelines in our life and make make plans for the future as if we don't achieve these certain specific roles in our life, that we're not important, and that we didn't do what we were set here on this earth to do. And I think that sometimes is a trap for us, um, for instance, there's a lot of people who feel like I have to achieve marriage or be with somebody in order to be important in this world. And then they just happen to be that single person, or they feel like I have to be a mother in order to be an important woman in this world, and then they unfortunately turn out to not be able to have children, and their whole image of themselves is shattered. And I think that that's part of our problems, and I suffer from it too myself. That's why the reason why I wanted to talk about it today, because I was inspired with a conversation I just had. Because me myself, I've been dream searching for a long time. You know, it was the rap thing at first. I did the rap thing for a few years, and then after that, since I'm so much kind of like the type of person that just has to outwardly be expressive, when the rap thing kind of faded with time, not that I don't want to do it, but just in general, I was started writing and kind of doing these videos and coaching, if you will. And then there was a time where I thought like, wow, like I'm not doing this on like a constant basis. I'm not making income. I'm not like, man, I'm not important enough. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing enough in my life. And for a while, it kind of like depressed me. And then I came to the conclusion one day that like I don't have to be anything. Like I can live a normal life like everybody else, and just have a job and just be alive, and I'm still important. Why? Because I'm still alive. And that really helped me to hit a better part of my life, and more so to kind of live in the now, to be okay with what is right now. um, because though I think it's really good to follow your dreams and to have an idea of maybe what you would like to do in your life, you can't allow yourself to think that that dream will make you a better person. Because then if that's not achievable, or if it doesn't come in accordingly in a fast type of fashion, or the way you would assume it should, you feel like you're not important enough. And I think something a lot of us need, like an idea we need to come to, is that um, we are important regardless of if we hit the marks we think we're supposed to hit. Um, because it's good to have goals, but if you get trapped in that idea, you're always going to feel unfulfilled. You're always going to feel like you're not doing enough in the moment. And so it's important to as I usually say, to live in the now, and to kind of be okay with who you are at the moment, regardless of what you're doing. Because we all have this image that we have to be in the eye. We have to be seen by people, and clearly I'm doing this video. Clearly I have an issue too, where I feel that way in some shape or form. Um, Yet it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. And I think when the time comes, and your life flashes before your eyes, I don't necessarily think it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good to help people, but I don't think it's gonna be like who you were and what your role was, but more so like what kind of a person you were, regardless of the role you played. So for me, I just came to a conclusion that, like, you know what, there's so many different good things that could happen in life, you know. Even if my dream of being a speaker, or an author, or a professional life coach, or like a Tony Robbins or some shit doesn't come to fruition the way I plan it, there's still so many more beautiful things that could happen, you know. A good job, um, a great girl, a family, um, friends, you know, uh, my family that I have right now, family of my own, kids. Um, there's just so many things to be thankful for in life, and I started to realize that if I don't, there's so many things to be thankful for. I don't have to have one select thing, and that's the only thing that will make me happy. And I think that's a good thing for many of us to kind of hold on to, is to not think that anything is going to make us more worthy of being on this planet. And I guess that's just something I had on my mind that I wanted to share, and I hope that that was mind opening a little bit.